Hello YouTube. This video is going to be about a trailer that I purchased off of Craigslist. Um, Purchased it for what I think was a steal, but it needed a lot of work, and so I'm going to just go through some of the things that I've done to it since I've owned it. I'll show you a few of the pictures of the before, and then you can look at the after and see that it's 100% better than how it was. The first thing I did, well, this ain't the first thing I did, but one of the things I did was mount this tire. It was just sitting on the inside of the trailer when I got it. It's a brand new tire, but I mounted it up here. Good spot. One of the things that I did do, if you look up here, I got marker lights. I got some down here on the fender. Got one down here. One up here, and all the way across the top I got marker lights. I also put in new turn signals and brake lights. The most expensive thing that I've done with this trailer is these. These are stainless steel self-drilling screws, and they have the neoprene washers. If you look close, you can see some spots where there's a rust trail. Well, that's because the old screws had rusted out and they left those rust trails. So I replaced every screw. Literally every screw on this trailer has been replaced with these self-drilling neoprene washer stainless steel screws, so they should not rust out. I don't know what just happened, but the recording ended for some reason. But like I was saying, all of these washers, all of these screws are stainless steel. They're slightly larger than the ones that were in there, so it's a really tight fit. And like I said, they should not rust ever again. So that's one good thing. I'm gonna move here to the back. This is the loading door. It was totally rusted out. Well, not rusted. The wood that's up under this metal plate was totally rotted, so I had to replace all of that wood. The hinge was rusted where it wouldn't even turn, so I had to take it off, beat it, put a lot of lubricant on it to get it to start moving again. And the trailer did not have a spring assist when I got it, so it's a heavy door. That door is like 80 pounds. So I added this spring assist. So that's a great assist. I can lift the door with 2 fingers now, which is great. But like I said, those self-drilling screws were the biggest part of the improvement on this trailer cost-wise. I think I spent maybe $300 just on screws and neoprene washers. But if you turn around, this is the interior of the trailer. Once again, I will show you the before pictures so you can see what it looked like. And it was basically garbage. So I replaced all the wood. The paneling that was on the wall I took down, and I replaced it with this. I think this is 1/4-inch plywood, the trim pieces. I also, if you notice, I added electricity. So I can run stuff in here. It's actually a box behind all of this stuff. Can't see it because my stuff is in front of it, but it's a box there. Well, a plug, should I say. Here is my breaker box. I have 2 breakers, two 20 amps? No, 2 15 amp breakers. So plenty enough to run whatever I run in this trailer. You come on this side, it comes up, goes around, light switch, goes down to a socket, and it's a socket back there also. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's another socket. So total I have 5 sockets and this light, which is controlled by the switch here. The purpose of this trailer for me was I'm a photographer part-time, so I needed something to carry my gear and store some of my less expensive gear. Get it out the house, get it out the garage. So that's why I got the trailer. Like this stuff here, these are props. These are just props for my photography. If you look on this side with the shelving, I got some of my modifiers for my flashes, my strobes. Over here, I built a little container to hold some of my least expensive light stands. My expensive light stands and C stands I keep in the house. So, I mean, this stuff here is basically stuff that, you know, basically if something happens to it, it's no big deal. It's nothing that I can't replace easily. Up here, I built a cabinet. Well, I put the little fan up. It runs by 110, so it's plugged in. But I built a cabinet. You can see up under there. I built a little cabinet for storage. It serves 2 purposes. It's storage, and that's the paneling that was on the walls. This is the only part of the trailer that I kept the paneling because it has this curve in it, and I did not want to try to duplicate that curve in a new with new wood. But it's just for storage. I got straps, tie downs. Those are motorcycle things to hold your motorcycle in place. If you look down on the floor, you can see where they go. They mount. So if you want to pull a trailer, put a motorcycle in here, you can. And over here I have a battery, and the battery is hooked up to the plug that goes into the back of the car, so it maintains the battery whenever the car is actually plugged into the trailer. And that battery controls this light here. So when I am not near an electrical outlet that I can plug into and get 110, I still can have light inside the trailer, you know, at night. So that's, you know, got 2 sources of power as far as being able to see. What else have I done to this trailer? That's about it. I mean, those are the major things. Oh, this corner, what started this whole thing, what prompted it all, is this corner right here. It probably goes this way, I'm sorry. This whole corner back here was rotted. So when I purchased the trailer, the guy told me to come outside. He told me right here, he said it just needs to put a screw in there and all of this will go back together. Well, when I got home, I took the screws out. Well, I put a screw in and nothing happened, so I pulled all this loose, and all the wood on this side was rotted. So that's what started everything. So when I pulled that, I had to pull the paneling off here just to get, I had to pull all of this paneling off to get back there to that piece of wood to replace it. And then I noticed up under this corner, the floor was rotted. So I had to replace all of that up under there. I was like, well, I'm at it now. Let me just rip everything out. So I just ripped it all out. started from scratch. So now I have a trailer that is useful, it's roomy. I still have props and stuff in the house, in the garage, that I need to bring out here and put in here. Like up here, these are some of my backdrops. I have some more J hooks that I need to put on here for some more of my backdrops. Like I said, I got expensive stands, and all my strobes stay in the house, but you know, I have room in here that I could carry everything to a photo shoot, especially if it's an outdoor photo shoot. I can take everything with me, and I will never be in a position where I don't have the stuff that I need. Come outside. This is where the power plugs in. So it plugs in here, regular old cord, goes into your junction box here, breaker box, and that gives me the power that I have inside the trailer. Once again, on this side, you can see the new marker lights. So yeah, this is my trailer. It's a 1999. I do not know the brand. It's on the title, but it's abbreviated, so I do not know what it's saying. It just says LEB, and I have not been able to find anywhere on the frame what it is, what year, and any of that stuff. So I'm just going by what was on the title. But anyway, this is my trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm going to post some of the before and after photos also with this video to give you a good idea of just everything that went into transforming it. Thanks a lot.